and welcome to part one of the Digital Transformation Governance Kickoff meeting. My name is Nathalie Bouchard. I'm your Oneflexiwork Executive Advisor. In this 10-minute video, we're very excited to share with you how Oneflexiwork has collaborated with HiGas Tech management team to set up the governance for their upcoming digital transformation program. So we hope you enjoy the viewing. Good day, everybody, and thank you for joining us for the Governance for Digital Transformation Program kickoff meeting. It was a pleasure to work with all of you over the last 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a half, and it's nice to see you all again today. So just a quick brief. Today we're going to recap a little bit in 10 minutes what we've been doing over the last 2 weeks, so we start on the same page. And then we're going to move in and open the doors to the governance portal, so the place where all of us will communicate and collaborate from that point on. So let's move on this. A bit of a recap in regards to Oneflexiwork. So our commitment to HiGas Tech leadership team is to manage the governance of the digital transformation program, as well as supporting you through the project and initiative project by giving you support in the change and project management area. So some competency gaps have been identified in certain areas, so we're going to be in position to help you to make sure we all progress with success in our transformation. Another thing we discussed over the last few workshops, it was a bit of an explanation about what is consulting as a service. So to recap on this, consulting as a service is complementary to the traditional consulting approach that you're familiar with. So it encompasses 3 elements: expert advice, which our team will provide to the project team through the support; governance platform, so a portal, which we're introducing today, where our work will be monitored and our leadership team can see real-time how we progress and who's assigned to what task, giving us the visibility we need to be successful. The third element is the online library, so the knowledge base, a place where you all can go when you're looking for a specific template, or maybe you're not sure about the methodology to use, so a resource location where you can go and find this information. A little bit about the operating model, so how we're going to all work together during that transformation program. One thing we're going to keep in mind are certainly our end users. So if you look at the top line here, this represents our end users. So the people that will be impacted by the change and the transformation we're going to bring to the business. Our end users are what are the ones that are making our organization. So they shape our culture. So they're very important, and we'll have them top of mind as we progress. The second line are project leads, so all of you here around the table and your leadership team. You guys own the policies. For many of you were here even when they were created, so you are the owner of those policies and you know how they best align with your organization objectives. So you will provide guidance to all of us and make sure we keep that alignment as we progress, or raise any issues you see conflict happening during the transformation. So you're going to be a key stakeholder in this. The third line, so the consulting firms. In our case, we're going to collaborate with different consulting firms. So various projects have selected different partners for the deployment of the solution. So each of these consulting firms will be given access and visibility to the information that they require to best perform their work within the time and efficiency expected. So that's going to be a very key point. And lastly, the solution or service provider that each of you have selected within your project, together with your Oneflexiwork point of contact. So it will be important also that all these players or stakeholders have access and visibility and are part of the communication process as we progress. So all this will be managed. That's the governance alignment that Oneflexiwork will make sure is maintained through the transformation program. Now, more specifically about your part of the work. So this is the HiGas Tech Digital Transformation Roadmap, the roadmap that is approved and that we're aligned with as of today. That's no surprise for you. You all contributed to build this roadmap, but just so we're on the same page. So we broke it down into 4 components. So the first one here, the enterprise application. So you can see that we have 5 initiatives that have been approved under enterprise application. One of them actually is completed as we speak. So that's what the black means. So talent management, that initiative has been completed, and I hear good things and hear that it's been successfully deployed and adopted by our end users. So thumbs up for our project team here on that aspect. Probably a good model for us to follow. Good work. We have 3 other initiatives that are them in flight already. We did sit down with the project leads for each of those initiatives and make sure that all the governance was properly set up and everything is included in the portal for governance reporting from this point moving forward. One other element under enterprise application is the procure to pay automation initiative approved. All the timeline is all defined but not yet started. Business application, so we have 1 initiative here, the project management office, which is in flight, has been kicked off about 3 weeks ago and is progressing quite well at this point, also included in the dashboard from this point on. 2 initiatives under our technology team, so master data improvement and infrastructure simplification. Just about to kick off, all defined in the portal. You're going to see it over the next 2 weeks showing up in the dashboard as well, but not yet started. And for the security perspective, we kept that quadrant in. No project have been approved at this point, but there are discussions, so we know things will appear in that quadrant. We'll keep you updated on this. So now what we've done as a team over the last 2 weeks, so we work with each one of you. So all of the projects that have been identified in the roadmap, we sat down with the project team or the project lead for that initiative, and we broke down the project by 5 logical project phases. No surprise here, this is all based on best practice, project management best practice, so the 5 logical project phases. Further to that, with the team, we broke down each initiative into governance activity groups. Right? So overall, there's 26 activity groups for each project. And then at the end of this workshop, each one of those activity groups have been assigned to 1 owner. Most of the owners are here around the table, so that shouldn't be no surprise. So we worked with all of you, so you should be aware of the activity groups that are assigned to you, the timeline, and associated deliverable. Even the deliverable have the template defined, and it's already in the portal for you to grab and start working on it. Obviously, we're there. Oneflexiwork is there to support you and make sure there's clear alignment and understanding on all this. Some of these tasks are assigned also to our employees. So HiGas Tech has some employees within the organization that will have to deliver on this. So these people will also be given access so they have visibility on what's expected and the timeline for that. So that's what we've been doing. From this, that's served as a baseline for us to set up the portal and the dashboard that we will report on from this point on. So each one of you should have received an email with their login information, and please make sure you update your password as you log in. Right? So with no further ado, we're going to jump in on the second part of our meeting today, and we're going to enter into the portal to see how, from this point on, we're going to collaborate and report on progress on a daily fashion. Thank you. So let's have a little bit of a break, and we'll pick up with the portal right after that.